Hi, welcome to GP Reactions. Hope you're well. Thank you for subscribing as always. And I'm going to be listening to a classical track now from a composer called Barber. And I don't know too much about this track. It's called Adagio for Strings. Somebody suggested it to me, and it's 8 minutes long, so I will be kind of like stopping it halfway through. I'm looking at the title and it does say Adagio for Strings, but I think the title might be a bit longer, and perhaps the composer's name may be a little bit longer too, so I will put hopefully the full details in if hopefully this is okay with YouTube and it doesn't get blocked, which I'm hoping it won't. But I will put and it says a Platoon soundtrack as well, so I'm assuming Platoon is a movie, so there might be movie footage as well. If it gets blocked, it gets blocked. I'll kind of do another version, so kind of looking forward to this. So without further ado, so look, is it a war film? Oh my god. Sorry, so this when I think when you have classical music over a movie, it kind of, there's like a level of emotion that kind of goes with it, I suppose. It looks like this is a Vietnam War as well, so yeah, I can feel my emotions a bit. It looks a pretty gruesome film. and you kind of forget, war isn't just a word. It's, these wars are brutal, and those involved are usually kind of so young as well. And it's usually older men who make the decisions for younger men to go out and die, and women as well. But looking at it, if this is the soundtrack of his film, then it's I don't know. It feels really effective. I'm looking at the cast as well of his film, and so far I've seen so many faces. They're like kind of big movie stars in their own rights. So I'm not kind of sure how well received this movie was, but and it looks quite bloody. So I don't know if I'd recommend myself watching it. Although these are kind of highlights, and I think these are kind of, I guess, put together for effect, to kind of increase that the emotional validity of the classical music. Not that it needs increasing. It's a beautiful piece of music on its own. It's just like a really effective combination. gosh, I didn't expect that. I mean, that was a beautiful piece of music. I hope this doesn't get blocked. But that was a little bit gory, to be fair, and I wouldn't blame YouTube if they kind of blocked this. But I hope they don't, because I kind of think we kind of need a reminder of how bad things can get, especially in kind of like certain conflicts. I remember when I kind of studied psychology that going back a few years, I studied psychology, and we looked at an incident from the Vietnam War, and I think it was called something like the My Lai massacre, and what happened was it looked like a similar scene of a village, and the American soldiers were essentially they were given permission or something like that to kind of, I suppose, question or torture or kill, and they were told that they would have no responsibility for their actions, and this was later played out in a psychological test by a psychologist called Milgram, and he essentially got people to electrocute each other. When the person on the other side of the wall stopped answering questions, the participants refused to carry on, but he said, look, don't worry about it, carry on, even though the person who was shouting they were having a heart attack, carry on, it's not a problem, and if anything happens, I'll take full responsibility. And the participants carried on. Sorry, I'm probably going off on a tangent here, but essentially, it's sometimes we'll do the most unspeakable things if we know there's no comeback to us, that we have no responsibility to do the right thing if we're given permission to do the wrong thing, and all responsibility is taken away from us, and there's no blame or anything. So it kind of feels like just watching that video there, that there's people making decisions and carrying out actions that they wouldn't ordinarily do in a civilized society. Yeah, it's quite a brutal video, that was. The music was beautiful, very melancholy, I thought, but yeah, I really enjoyed the overall thing. I don't know, should I watch this film should I watch this movie if it ever comes on television, or let me know. Is this a good film? Does this film have good messages, or is it just like a brutal representation of what actually happened in Vietnam? I'd be really interested to know. So yeah, that was something else. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know how you felt about this video. I think it's important to hear your thoughts about not only the music but the video that accompanied it. And yeah, so please join me in the comments below, and till next time, just take care of yourselves, have a great day, and I'll be reacting to some music again soon.